Do you love your job or hate it, or is it just okay? Makes a big difference to your life because you spend a lot of time working. 45% of UK workers are okay with their job. They like it. Only 17% love their job, but quite a few hate their job, or might be okay with the job, but they hate the boss, and that's just as bad, really. So when people hate their job and are under pressure the whole time, it makes them really miserable. It disturbs their relationships and makes their body play up. You know, they get all sorts of illnesses from the stress. Lots of back sufferers hate their job. If they could get a job they really enjoyed, then maybe the pain would go away, or with a bit of help anyway. So I would urge people always, I've done this so many times, if you hate your job, don't stay there. I'm not saying leave now and wait, hope for the best. Look for another job and move, because if you hate your boss, it might be years before they leave. So you should move on to another job, or uh, in some cases, do a completely different job. You know, Confucius is famous for saying, find a job you love and you'll never do a day's work in your life. And that's pretty good advice, I think. Not everyone's lucky enough to do that. I've always loved my work. I loved being a musician and I love being a chiropractor. So I've been very lucky, but I appreciate lots of people just aren't very lucky in that department. But some people are in a job they hate and they would love to do another job, but they're just scared to make the jump. They're frightened of change. They're frightened it might go wrong and so on, which is a shame because fear is never a good reason to not do something, really, unless it's jumping off a cliff. So I would say, if you've always dreamed of doing something and you think it may be too late or you won't be able to succeed, just do it. Just get on with it. Get some advice from other people. And of course, there's always someone who says, yeah, do it. And someone else has said, oh, no, you won't succeed at that. So if you took too much notice of other people, you probably would never do anything. But I think get advice, look around and think outside the box. Maybe the house you've got, you could downsize and use the money to fund a new venture and you'd be happier. Smaller house, happier life. Think outside the box. Think of all the possibilities, but do something you enjoy at least, if not love. Thanks for listening.